Well, let's just be honest. That was not a good game for the Los Angeles Lakers last night against the Golden State Warriors. Very, very sloppy throughout the entire game. Offense looked real sluggish, and the defense, oh my goodness, they are going to need some work. Deondre Hawkins here with another edition of Lakers Talk Daily presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. You can play a perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, the official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. Skip the traffic. Head on over to Pechanga Resort Casino just off the I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations and for more information. So I was venting about this all last season, especially when they acquired Luka Doncic at the trade deadline. What is it with one-on-one ISO ball? We all stand and watch Luka Doncic or Austin Reeves go one-on-one with somebody. I never understood that. I get it. There are sometimes Lakers have success coming off the pick and roll, exploiting mismatches, but that wasn't the case at all last night. Luka Doncic had 43 points, but it did not seem like he had 43. The offense looked real sluggish in that first half. 9 turnovers in one quarter. And let me get something straight. It's not like the Golden State Warriors went out there and played this miraculous and spectacular game. No, the Warriors were struggling as well. But you know what the difference was? The Warriors came out there and they played hard. As soon as Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves crossed the half-court line, what were they doing? They were bumping them. They were physical with them. They were fighting through screens. Hell, the Warriors went man-to-man in that first half. And you know what they did? Right when that first quarter, in the middle of it, they went straight to a zone, a matchup zone. And the Lakers were real confused. There was no real offense. There was no player movement. There was no ball movement. I don't understand what the situation was offensively. Now, defensively, that is a whole story. Why are the Warriors able to get inside the paint at will? The Warriors, again, they have an identity. And that's the Lakers team. That's what they don't have. They don't have an identity. You know what the Golden State Warriors are going to do. You know Stephen Curry is not going to stop moving. He is going to come off a lot of screens, a lot of down screens, a lot of on-ball screens. He is going to be constantly moving. Same thing with the guy like Brandon Pechanga. But what was the idea and the thought process going in of putting Gabe Vincent on Jimmy Butler? The Warriors did a good job in the second half making adjustments. The Lakers are only down by 1 point going in to that second half. And it's like, okay, here we go. And it's the same storyline. Here comes the third quarter woes, and the Lakers did not have anything going for them in that third quarter. Buddy Hield, no disrespect to Buddy Hield, but he went out there and was shooting the lights out. The Warriors were able to do things without Stephen Curry on the floor in a certain stretch of the game. And that just goes to show you they have a commitment. They have a buy-in process. J.J. Redick is going to make adjustments. I understand that. And we already had criticism of what is this lineup going to look like with LeBron James not in it. And Gabe Vincent had to start tonight. And we saw the preseason games. I was high on him in the preseason. Came off that Dallas Mavericks game, shot the lights out. Came in that Sacramento Kings game, shot the lights out. But he wasn't really able to get in the real rhythm offensively. Why? Because it was the same offense over and over and over again. High screen and roll, and Deondre Ayton, he wasn't really rolling that hard to the basket. He is going to have to get better hands. And if he's going to catch the ball in the paint, Deondre Ayton, please do us a favor. Be aggressive. There's no need for your size to be that hesitant. I understand you got a soft touch around the rim. I understand you like to shoot that nice little jump shot kind of in between the mid-range and the paint. I understand that. But hey, have you ever thought to yourself, look, I'm going to do it. Have you ever thought to yourself, you get the ball, you're putting your ass in there, and you're shooting a hook shot. You had Draymond Green on you a couple of times. I understand Draymond Green is an elite defender. But you had times where you had guards on that. And what were the guards able to do? They were able to dig. They were able to strip the ball out of his hands. He has to be stronger and real assertive inside the paint. But also, there's no way he should only be having 6 rebounds. He needs to be dominating the boards and dominating the paint. He needs to do work. Again, this is overreaction. It's the first game of the season. You already know this is what we're going to be doing. However, he needs to be running the lanes. There's no way Al Horford last night should be beating him down the floor. That makes no sense. DeAndre Ayton, if he's not getting a rebound, he should be the first one down there running the lane. but we insist on going into a pick and roll game. Again, Luka Doncic was able to utilize that, pick apart the defense here and there. But again, sloppy. Defense is not good. They need better perimeter defense. That's what they got Marcus Smart out there for. And guess what? Marcus Smart got into early foul trouble. The refs were kind of blowing the whistle. He was chirping, going back and forth. Then pick up a flagrant foul on Stephen Curry, which he did throw him down. Understand all that. He got into foul trouble. Marcus Smart, we love the aggressiveness, love the energy, love the hustle, but then it comes with discipline, being smart. You know you're in foul trouble. There's no need to pick up early fouls that early in the game. And Jared Vanderbilt, we love the confidence that he had going into preseason, shooting that corner three-point shot, trying to drive to the basket, but that wasn't the case last night. And I don't know where he was at defensively. And that's the things that we're missing. Where was all this stuff that was drawn up in the preseason? The offense looked a little bit better. It looked like we're trending towards the right step. And then you get in this first game of the season, it looked like the Lakers were a step slower, just like the Golden State Warriors. But you know what the biggest difference was? The Warriors were able to make adjustments, and they utilized that. And they came out there in that second half, and they punched the Lakers right in the mouth. The Lakers, they did respond, but there was no real chance the Lakers were going to get back in that game. As soon as Draymond Green hit that dagger in the corner, and then obviously Steph Curry hit that Stephen Curry shot damn near close to the half-court line. Lakers are going to have to do work. They're going to have to do work, but it's going to take a team defense. Showing last night, there was no real lockdown defender, and J.J. Redick was right about that. I know everyone's calling for J.J. Redick's name already. He's going to make adjustments. This Lakers team is going to be all right. They're going to figure out. They're going to get the rhythm. It's only game one of the NBA season, but there was a lot of stuff that came out from the game against the Golden State Warriors last night. That was a game the Lakers needed. They need to win. Every single game matters, especially when you're facing against Western Conference opponents. I am a big believer in that. But I'm telling you right now, that ball watching one guy go one-on-one is not going to work. The Lakers are going to need more player movement. Guys will need to be able to move without the basketball. Nice back cuts. The Warriors are doing that. Why can't the Lakers do that? The Lakers have the talent around. They have guys that can do little things to make this team really, really good in the NBA. But they're going to have to make a lot of adjustments. They're going to have to go in that film room. And guess what? It's not going to be easy. They got the Minnesota Timberwolves on Friday night, a team that bounced them out in the first round last year. You know the Timberwolves are going to come hungry. The Lakers are going to get every single team's best game. Guarantee you, because you're the Los Angeles Lakers. You got to be able to match intensity the moment you step out on the basketball court. But game one's over. It was sloppy. It was ugly. I have a strong feeling Lakers are going to bounce back. They're going to be all right. They're going to figure things out. J.J. Redick is going to go in there, watch film. He's going to study up. He's going to make sure he gets his guys ready to go. But as always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Let me know how you feel about game one in the comment section. I will read your replies. As always, we out.
At Pechanga Resort Casino, you can rock and roll, sip and slide, twist and shout. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official Indian gaming sponsor of the Lakers.